Hey everyone, the topic for today is research. This is a topic that's very near and dear to my heart because for those of you who are a little bit familiar with my background, I have a PhD in industrial organizational psychology. And so that means I spent lots of years researching. A PhD is basically an advanced research degree. We learn more than anything how to do research, how to follow the scientific method to answer questions within a particular area of inquiry. And in my case, is IO psychology. And I love doing research. I spent almost 10 years of my life as an academic. And one of the main three areas that I focused on when I was an academic was research, service, and teaching. And so please believe me when I tell you that doing more research is a terrible way to upgrade your tech career. And I want to talk about what to do instead so you can finally command that premium salary of at least $200K a year without feeling like you're just completely overworked, overwhelmed, and underpaid. So when we talk with people who are either struggling in their careers or just kind of getting close to that tipping point where it's like, I'm not struggling yet, but I don't want to be, right? I see colleagues and I see friends who are like overwhelmed and just working 70 hours a week and have not gotten a raise in the last 10, 20 years. True story. And that's not what I want. Look, if that's where you are, we could absolutely help you. We could absolutely fix that. But sometimes it's just, all right, I'm noticing I'm reaching that tipping point and I don't want to have to cope anymore. I don't want to have to just keep my head above water anymore. I want to sail. I want to soar to the next phase, to the next level in my career. So how do I do that? Right? How do I get unstuck? How do I soar to that next level? It's like data, yay, data. And that's what people will often point you to. Do more research, read more books, watch more videos, join more online communities, Quora or Slack teams or whatever it might be, and ask people questions. And so we have, especially for those of us who have grown up in an environment and have the professional expertise and the professional background in tech or data analysis or something else that's research oriented and very heavy in terms of the complexity. We're drawn to data. We want more data, especially because data can be a great way to reduce risk in decision making. So that's how a lot of people approach their careers, right? Okay, I need more data. I want to do more research. So you might talk with friends about career struggles. And you're like, oh, you collect their data, right? So in other words, you talk with friends, what did they do that worked? What did they do that didn't work? All right, let me get some advice. And then you might join like some online communities where there's people who are in leadership and technical leadership, and you might ask questions to other people who are in a similar position that you are. And they say, oh, here's some advice. Here's what you should do, or here's what I did that worked. And you're like, yay, even more data from other people who have been exactly where I am. But even as you're doing that, like you're talking with people, you're gathering this advice, you're gathering this data, you may be wondering in the back of your head, okay, I have all of this data. I have all of these tidbits, these tactics, and maybe even some strategies that I can then apply for myself. But what am I going to do with this? Is this actually helpful? Is gathering all of this data, all of this information actually helpful? And isn't it kind of like the blind leading the blind? Have you ever felt like that when you're either it's in an online community or maybe it's like in an actual IRL in real life kind of situation where it's a bunch of people talking with one another, or maybe you're all in technical leadership positions. Maybe you're a product manager and you're talking with other product managers. Maybe you're a project manager or an engineering manager, an IT manager, data analytics manager or director, and you're surrounded with other people who are doing those things. Yes, it's awesome. It's great to connect with other people who are doing similar things, But sometimes it can feel like the blind leading the blind, because their advice is going to come from their experience. And that's one data point. And then, yes, you may talk to one other person, and then you may talk to one other person, and oh, yay, that's 3 data points. But then how do you make sense of it? How do you make sense of it all? Are they actually upgrades? Are they actually experts in upgrading their careers? Are they actually experts in getting the outcome that you want, which maybe is to earn more money without having to work 60 hours a week, which may be to get a promotion, which may be to get a job, to win on the job market? Are they experts in those outcomes, or did they just kind of stumble across them? And is it the blind leading the blind? And then what you also might do to gather data is say, okay, well, yeah, actually, I want to work with an expert. That's actually why I've decided I want to invest in myself, to work with an expert where it's not the blind leading the blind. And I want to make sure that I work with someone where they can help me identify the unknown unknowns, and they can really help me to show me the way so that I can have that confidence that what I'm doing is going to work. Because that's the thing too, where you might get some tactics and strategies from friends, well-meaning friends and colleagues, but then you're like, is this really going to work for me? And how do I adapt it to my situation? So then you might start shopping around for coaches, or for training sessions, leadership training sessions, career training sessions. You might even go to some free coaching sessions, and you may get some advice. And then it's like, oh wow, I have even more data now, and it's from experts. I'm really onto something now. Or are you? Because at the end of the day, you're really just gathering more data. Some of it's from experts and some of it's from not. So let me shift this a little and ask a couple of questions. Which is going to help you upgrade your tech career? Which of the following is going to help you get to that outcome in your tech career? Is it doing more research, collecting more data, listening to more advice? Or is it taking actions that follow a proven system while you have an expert in your corner to guide you and hold you accountable? Is doing research and collecting more data going to help you upgrade your career? Or is it taking actions that you know are going to work and that you're going to continually do them? Path 1, doing more research, collecting more data, it just leads to confusion and delay. I've been there, I've been down that path way too many times to let anybody else go down that path as well. Confusion and delay. So for anybody who has kids or is around kids, that, what is it, Thomas the Tank Engine? Confusion and delay, it causes confusion and delay. That's what's gonna happen. Collecting more data and doing more research is a guaranteed way to fail at upgrading your career, because it's just information at the end of the day. It's just information. And even if you're taking some action from that information, how do you know it's going to work? And how do you know that you're going to keep doing it? And how are you going to shift your strategies and shift your systems when things change? So it's really about, yes, it's about taking action, not collecting data, because that's just information. Taking actions that follow a proven system while you have experts to guide you, while you have experts in your corner. That's what's going to lead to career transformation. So if you're ready to choose the career transformation path, to take action and follow a proven system with experts in your corner, book a call with my team. thepeoplestack.com/book/BOOK. Just like Facebook, thepeoplestack.com/book. Book a call with my team, and we're gonna help you figure out exactly what actions you need to take so that you can get to that next level in your tech career. And where you're not just surviving and coping, but you're thriving. Yes, it's absolutely possible, But you have to say enough with the data collection, enough with the extensive research, enough with the I need to think about it. And I'm going to take actions that I know are going to lead me in the right direction. And if you're in this group, I know you're in this group for a reason. And if you're listening to this, I know you're listening to it for a reason. And the next step for you, if that's what you want in your career, is to book a call with my team today, thepeoplestack.com/book. It's actually really simple. Your dream career, it's calling. The phone is ringing. Your dream career is on the other end. If you want to answer it, then the next step is to book a call with my team, thepeoplestack.com/book. Our mission is to help you claim and live your dream career, which, oh, by the way, is also your dream life as well. Because if you do not have a sense of, connection and a sense of integration between what you're doing in your career, and a sense of alignment between what you're doing in your career and what's happening in your life, then that's not a thriving life. That's not a wonderful, transformational, joyous life. That's like, yeah, I go to work and then I have this separate thing over here. No, we want to combine them, and that's how we find joy and meaning and purpose in our entire life. And that's really what it is that we help our clients to do. If you're ready to claim that, and maybe you're feeling a little bit unsure at this point, maybe you're feeling a little bit uncertain, and that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're here to give you that certainty in the form of a proven system. And a proven system that works when you work it, when you show up and you do the work that's necessary to transform your career. So book a call with us today, thepeoplestack.com/book. And that is it for the day, folks. I will see you again on Friday to talk more about how to command a premium salary as a technical manager while having all of the balance in your life that you deserve. Take care. Talk to you in a couple days. Bye for now.